It is definitely raining over there. Ah.
I also own a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. So, pickup is sitting over there, and well, we punctured another tire. Sidewall. I don't even know what I hit. Last time I'm pretty sure it was a brake rotor, but outer sidewall has a big gash in it. So, it's home. We went up to Perry's 70th birthday party on the ride home. Something coming through Amsterdam, which all of those roads are trashed anyways. But didn't film anything yesterday. Got a bunch of my own stuff done, which is good. We got an inch of rain, so I'm very glad that we pushed through the morning. And even though some of the acres went in wet, we're done. We might have a strip or two over there, and we're gonna see when the hay comes off. Hopefully today we will have hay getting dropped at the home farm. I don't think we're gonna drop all of it because this weather isn't gonna be this great this week. But rain is coming on Friday, I think. So Thursday, Aaron said he had 50 some acres to bale, and then if I drop the home farm, he might have just about 100 acres to bale. So that's where we're at. We are gonna have a ton of grass, and I'm excited to get that off. Oh, there's a deer right there. I've seen a few fawns running in the hay, so we just got to keep an eye on it. But we're gonna tinker along till that time comes, and then this week we're gonna focus on getting hay done. I got stuff we're cleaning up, but we're gonna go grab the corn planter that has been sitting up there. I got one little strip that I got to do on the other field, and I think I got 2 strips out here, but I'm gonna let it come up a little bit, and we're gonna see, and then we might plant some more corn. We're gonna find out. So appreciate you guys watching along, and let's get into it. Let's get into it for today. It is honestly sprinkling. Yeah, we mudded some in, and I'm glad we did, as you see. But we were pretty spot on with what we needed. So I gotta bring it over, do one pass over on the first field we planted, because we moved that, they moved that out of the way, and we'll be good to go. Fold up and go home. Actually, I just remembered, we need to fix that hitch because it's sliding itself out. So we're gonna mess with that quickly. Got it lined back up, retighten the strap, put a bolt that goes in so that it just doesn't have back and forth play. We'll go plant that 5 foot of planting or so, and fold up and go home. And then we'll have to fix it. Broken bolt out, tap the other one, we'll be good. Almost lost that the other day, but it was in the cab. So we're gonna fold up. We planted our little strip here. Not really sure where the rows were, but not some of our proudest moments as far as yeah. Oh, the battle, I love it. Makes you feel young, right? Alrighty, let's make it happen. Release. We'll see if she wants to lift up, or if we gotta play games, or if she's gonna blow a hydraulic line, make our day very long. She's gonna play games with us. Okay. So I've learned to just give it a little rock, hit backwards, and then it will picked up right now. That makes it easier. Somebody has pointed out that now that we got duals on, we better put those out. I don't mind them. We got to get better lights in them though. Make sure that's in a good spot. Flip all your lines and everything up out of the way so they don't get stuck. Fold up. So we chopped corn in this field last year. They seeded it down, clipped off any weeds that were growing. And now it's off to the races. So that is actually the pile of corn that we chopped last fall. But we'll get home and figure it out. I don't know if mowing hay is a good idea, but we kind of got to do something. I'm worried that it is going to rain, even though the weather says no. They are preparing to pave the road, and I'm very excited for it. This is my actual road that I live on. Granted, we live off of it, but it is bumpy as anything, and they're fixing all of the sinkholes on the sides and whatnot to get it to a good spot, and then they're going to pave it. They've been digging all the ditches and stuff. So this is a county road, and I'm looking forward to it. They're moving around, yeah, leveling it out. Oh, I hit their cone. I'm gonna flip it back up. My bad, boys. Should have went around this way, but you don't know coming over these hills how they are. And that mailbox was a little close. Well, we stopped at the post office, got some orders out on the way up. I should have looked in the box. I don't think there was a name, but Yanko got new balls because you are the star of the show. So he had a great day yesterday. We went to Perry's birthday party and he hung out and got all sorts of goodies from people. Alrighty, I am very worried it's actually going to rain a little bit. It's like sprinkling, but if we don't get it dropped, then it doesn't do anything. I guess we'll wait a few more hours and see. We got to put tailgate back on the silage truck, run through both trucks, need service gone through. Yeah, fix some leaks, stuff like that. Okay, it's got like this slight mist going on, which is really annoying, but if we don't drop it now, probably will never dry. So let's go, bud. We're gonna take the silage truck over because the pickup's got a flat tire, and we're gonna go grab the mower. I think we got to do a little bit of work on it. Dan's got some hay drop. There's people all around that's got hay drop. It's a gambling game. But as long as it doesn't pour, we'll be okay. Same machine we ran last year. This is Aaron's. Dan's is getting a new head. It is on its way, or somewhere. It's in Missouri. We got some knives to change out, he said, or straighten up or do something. That one's gonna come back out. So, and we gotta put fuel. But the boys, well, the guys, there's a Massey over here that they're doing big things with. Big Massey guys now, I guess. So update, because we're over here, Kenworth. The machine shop's doing whatever it's doing. Once it gets back to the guy building it, we'll be good. I don't know. Honestly, it's not a priority right now because, well, we need it for renters, and I'd like to go to Gear Jammer with it. But otherwise, it's gonna haul grain this fall. That is the plan. It will not be going off-road at all, but it's gonna pull the land on and haul grain. And well, it's money. So we're spending a lot of money, but our income is money coming in is low. So we kind of got to get back into it. But so they got a Massey on the tedder. It is a Yanko, don't go out there because you're gonna try to get in the tractor. It's like a demo unit, we'll call it. So they're trying things out. There's a lot of Masseys in the area now with Eklunds. Yeah, selling them. So they've always sold them, but A lot more. I don't actually know when Eklund started selling Massey's. Somebody would write down below. But the issue is, it is cloudy, and so this is all organic feed. Dan has been organic since, I don't even know, 30, 40 years? I don't even know. Yanko! But all organic feed. So he's got the hillside seeded down, I believe. I don't think he's growing any corn this year. I haven't actually asked him that, but yeah, we're gonna get the mower figured out, what needs to get changed, and get going. Yeah, we got a few with rock damage. So if you don't know, one spins one way, the other spins the other way. Marked, see that arrow? That's nothing major, the rock damage, but that one is that's a half stub, and this one I think's bent up. Might be okay. So I'll get an impact gun. I take it there's a box of them somewhere. Not really sure. Okay, we fixed up the ones. New one there. And the rest should be pretty good. We might take the grinder across them, but we'll see exactly. Throw some fuel in it and get down the road. Let's see if I remember how to run this thing. Okay, that's always a plus. So if you've never driven one of these, they are quite challenging to drive. You gotta focus a little bit. You can't just, we gotta put it in turtle or in rabbit. You turn a little bit and they do a big, drive off course. Take it slow for a little bit. Remember how to do this, not hit anything, not drive off the road. The newer ones are far superior to this. Dan's got 25 acres of his dropped. Like I said previously, we're probably going to end up tedding it tomorrow for him, and then we'll ted ours. I was watching something the other day, and it was talking about the barter system and how the barter system is a big deal, that the IRS doesn't tax you on the barter system. And I didn't think of it that way at all, but 100% right then. So I like working with the people around me, and I appreciate everything they've done for me. I do like bartering stuff around, so that culvert and the fill and Isaiah's time, that was all part of the barter system. Then nobody owes anybody money, but it gets the job done for everybody. Okay, you gotta focus a little bit. Hitting a bridge would not be good at the mower. I believe they're supposed to widen this out. Weight limit's 18 on it. But I think that's in the plans for the future. I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to be this year, but who knows. This is why we're working on widening the roadway. One wrong move, you'd be down in the ditch, and things would not be good. Okay, we'll get up here, and yeah, we'll go off counterclockwise to get going. Couple days, corn should be sprouting and or merging, and all will be good. They just did bearings in here. Isaiah told me what could go wrong. Good luck. I'm not thinking the bearings are an issue, but mess with stuff to make it lower. The float hydraulics. There you go. So we got some clover in here that's headed out, some timothy. There's some spots with some alfalfa. nothing super crazy, and we're not in the business of making great quality feed as far as hay. But we're utilizing what we got, and at some point we'll seed down more and more to get back into a good rotation. Basically winter feed. I don't know if we're going to sell anything, or if I'm going to hold on to it and figure out what I'm doing for cows in the fall. Right now it is ridiculous, and yesterday a nutritionist said he expects it to be like this for 3 years, so kind of wild prices of everything. Another thing to keep an eye on, I know there's a fawn on the hillside in front of my house, so keep your eyes open for a deer. They lay down in this tall grass and you don't see it, and yeah, you don't want to do that. Hitting one is just less than ideal. So if you guys see one, let me know. Hopefully Yanko sees it and barks before, if I don't see it. Told you I was going to show you. So look at the grass right in front of us. Light, not very lush and green, and then all of a sudden you can see the strip in between. So what I got to do is remember how many strips up to here, and then we're going to plow that up, and I think there's another pass up top. I got to do some looking, but this will be kept grass, and then we'll have corn grass on the hillside. So ideally, we got to get into some strips and stuff like that with soybeans and everything else like that. But this is lush, green, nice, and that stuff's light. It is definitely raining over there. Ugh. No chance of rain. None. Zero. I see it's coming. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna go north. Maybe I'll get lucky. I can see it's coming across right there. Oh yeah. It is raining. Just misting. Well, gotta lay it down to be able to pick it up, right? Oh, not ideal. So what I'm gonna do when we get to the last path where I want to start mowing, I'm gonna raise the head all the way back up. It'll be pretty drastic. You'll be able to see the difference once we pick it up, and then I can plow that line. So I was trying to think of something, and I think that's the best way. Outside passes. I'll give you guys a shot of that. Outside passes. You raise it all the way up so that when you hit something, it works with it. Yeah, this end corner here, not very good at all. It wasn't good last year. Down in the bottom right, well, even right here is not that great. So I might have a knife issue on the one side, but I think it's the lighter crop. Getting matted down. But once we get rolling and we're through it, you can see right there, yeah. But this is kind of poor quality feed, poor quality anything. Just missed the fawn. It literally ran right out from underneath me. You didn't even see it. I didn't see it till it was over next to me, so we gotta watch it coming the other way. Goat's doing things. That's my neighbor. Good guy. He says one day he's gonna make a YouTube channel. He's a video editor for a big company. I don't know. Let me throw you guys up here. I don't know if he wants me to ever say who he actually edits videos for. But he stopped at, I was in the post office and he lives the next road over. And he's wrote on some of the videos and I never put it together, and he introduced himself. So this was a month ago or so. But he got goats over there. And yeah, gave me some pointers on editing video. Because I am nowhere near as good as some people are at it. So, it's dedication. Just got to stick with it. I'm a lot better than I was 4 years ago with it. So I edit everything on Adobe Premiere Pro, which is very advanced, I'd say. It has all the functionality, but if you don't know what you're doing, then it takes you a while. So yes, you spin this back and forth. It's like driving the combine. It's got a lot of play going back and forth because it steers off the front wheels, the drive motors. Alrighty, we'll keep the hammer going. The rain stopped. It sprinkled, not even enough to make anything wet. The sun's kind of out, but it's gloomy. I don't get it. I don't get it. Found another one down here by the pond. It can't be the same. I think that one went over the hill. So ran right out in front of me. Don't want to hit one. Coming down towards the farm. Second pass. There's some really thick spots through this, and then there's some real, like right here is really light. Got to get redone. There ain't nothing growing worth anything, but get the fence line cleaned up to my right. Just come down through the weed, put the weed whacker through it tomorrow, and then it'll be real nice. Now that we have a rotary mower, we got to do a few things on that. I want to take those blades right off, get them cleaned up, and make sure the bolts are tight before we have an issue. I came right down in here. That way I got a rotary mower less. Out, I didn't see it come out of anywhere, so it's probably hanging out in the grass still somewhere. I think that other one went down to its mother. Its mother was on the other side of the creek there. Amazed at how well everything has stood back up after we got all the heavy rains and winds really knocked a bunch of grass down for people, but it's looking halfway decent. Okay, so we got all the hillside done in the back. I'm gonna skip these low laying ones, the two here, and then the bottom of the pasture, because I know it's extremely thick in there, and I don't think it's gonna dry down in time. But we're gonna jump over that hillside. That'll get some good sun, and I don't think it's nearly as thick as what is in all of this. So boys are out doing self-propelled harvesting, and we'll wrap that up, and then tomorrow we'll drive this back and we will get tedding. So I gotta move the chisel plows out of the roadway now that we've made the pad better and all sorts of other stuff. That rotary mower was a big game changer. We're gonna take the head off the combine finally and get that somewhere out, and then we can start tinkering on the combine and seeing what parts we need for that. There's a fawn right here in front of us. I'm hoping it gets out instead of going back in. Nope, it's going to the right. There it is, right there. Hey, little guy. Hopefully it's a little guy. Everybody wants bucks. Where'd it go? It's over there. Pretty thick stuff. Where's your mom? I was hoping this stuff, well, I wasn't hoping. I figured this stuff was going to be lighter, but it's pretty thick, to be honest. I'm glad I split the middle. Almost just hit it there, but it should be going out of the windrow. So I'm pushing it out instead of keep trapping it and then hitting it because it doesn't have any space. Woo! That made me feel better. I was like, I don't know where it is. And I just split it down the middle, but I will push it right out and then hopefully we'll go find some better area to hang out with. Probably down by the creek. It's better than up here in the I get the long grass. What, did you smell it? You must have smelled it. Why he worked up? Or he saw it leave. We don't have much lighting, but Yanko. Hopefully it left us. Well, mower set up. Got us done today. Yanko, relax for a minute. We're about to go in. Got out and I was like, why is this step hanging like this? Well, come to find out, that bolt is broken in there. I'm talking to Aaron right now. And then the other bolt, you can't, I don't think you can see here. The other bolt is broken in there too. So I do see that over here. Wild dingo. Over here looks like newer bolts. So, and that holds it in so you can change your width on it. But we're gonna have to get those swapped out. Probably once you jack it up, there's no weight on it, I would think, because that's moved in and out. Did not notice that during pre-trip, but I wasn't really looking for it. So, I think it's the nature of it. But a couple bolts and it will be good to go. Good thing we caught that before it left the chat. Alrighty, we'll get that fixed up tomorrow. Isaiah told me he said he's done that a few times. So, appreciate them letting me borrow the mower. It works out. Like I said, barter system and all that. But I'll see you guys on the next one. We're gonna ted some hay, make some things happen, clean some things up, and we got some maintenance to do on trucks. So appreciate you guys and have a good one.